Pretty big changes in our weather today across southwest Florida. And after yesterday's cold front, I'm tracking an elevated fire danger, a fire alert in place across southwest Florida. Your update and your first alert forecast on the 2s.
Breaking right now, an early morning brush fire sparking up in Lee County. Our burned car just pulled from the woods.
A teenager touched by a stranger.
He patted her down and everything, and never asked her name, ID, or anything.
New details emerging about the suspect pretending to be an officer.
Confusion over a plan for trade. The president could sign a new plan for tariffs as soon as today.
Breaking this morning, a southwest Florida city overturning a ban on medical marijuana facilities.
More daylight for the Sunshine State.
I mean, I'm all for that. Longer time to have fun, which is nice.
The bill now sitting on the governor's desk.
Breaking team coverage this morning. A brush fire in Lehigh Acres is getting even more interesting this morning. I'm Rachel Pierce.
And I'm Clay Miller. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, we spotted a burned car being taken away from those woods this morning, and that's when we were like, okay, yeah, there's more to this story here. The fire marshal tells us it's the reason that fire began in Lehigh Acres. This is Southwest Florida experiences a very high fire danger. We don't need anything like that. NBC2's Jason Dunning is breaking down that story for us shortly.
But first, we're going to turn to NBC2's Julianne Dell, who is at the scene along Northwest 18th Street and Palmetto Avenue. What's the latest, Julianne?
Well, right now we don't know the circumstances surrounding how that car came to be on fire, but we do know that that was the cause, and it was found in a canal back in these woods. So this initially came in as a call for a brush fire. That fire was put out around 2:30, which is about an hour after that call first came in. Firefighters believe one of the homes across the canal called 911 after seeing the flames. It burned about a quarter of an acre in those heavy woods before firefighters were able to put it out using a combination of water and foam. The Lee County Sheriff's Office then found the burned car, and the Lehigh Acres Fire Marshal determined that that was the cause. No injuries have been reported and no damage to any structures. Now, as you can see behind me, the scene has been cleared as of right now, but we're told that the Florida Forest Service is on their way to set up a perimeter. Live in Lehigh Acres, Julianne Dell, NBC2.
All right, now take a look at this forecast fire danger index map. Jason's been showing you this all morning long. All of Southwest Florida is either at a high or very high level this morning, and we'll bring in First Alert meteorologist Jason Dunning, and we'll work to find out exactly what was going on with that card there. But it's certainly not a good situation there when you have a fire going, because we're in some serious situations here.
Yeah, and fire conditions are going to continue to get worse here in Southwest Florida. And a couple things that I'm watching. Number one, the drop in humidity and also the wind. The winds will start to ramp up today, and we know that's not good here for the fire weather in Southwest Florida in terms of helping to promote the spread of wildfires. And I want to focus on the humidity first. You know, we had that cold front move through yesterday, and so humidity levels not too bad out there this morning, but they'll continue to drop through the day today. Where we don't want to see the humidity this time of year in terms of that fire danger is once we get down to around the 30% range, and you can see some 30s on the board by the afternoon. But tomorrow's the day of greatest concern, I think, because humidity levels will drop off even more. You can see some of these red shadings here from our inland community spreading closer to the coast. So look at the relative humidity as we look ahead to Friday afternoon, dropping down below 30% into the 20% range. So the fire weather becoming even more critical through the day tomorrow. So we're going to keep that fire alert in place. And we talked about the wind too, coming in from the north and then ramping up today with sustained winds around 10 to even 17 miles per hour, even some wind gusts up to around the 20 to 25 mile per hour range. Aside from the fire danger today, the change you're going to notice is a cool down, a big cool down. This morning we're coming in around the upper 40s north, low to mid 50s from Lehigh over to Cape Coral. And as the cool, dry air continues to filter into Southwest Florida today, temperatures will really struggle to rise, even with a good amount of sunshine. And we're going to start off with a little bit of cloud cover out there this morning, but increasing sun through the afternoon. We're only going to end up around 70 by 2 o'clock this afternoon, and the winds will make it feel a few degrees cooler. And then tonight will be the chilliest night of the week. A lot of 40s showing up. I'll show you that temperature map for tomorrow morning. A look ahead to the weekend, too, at 6:12.
And a brush fire larger than 6,000 acres is burning in southern Collier County right now. Now fire crews in Golden Gate Estates are getting creative when it comes to putting out the flames. One battalion chief began placing markers on the road. These markers point out fire breaks, which are pre-made bulldozed areas where fire crews can easily get in the forest to help fight fires. These markers should make response times quicker.
Instead of having to wait that time for forestry to come in with tractors and make the break for us and kind of just staging out on the road or protecting homes, this kind of gives us a little bit of defensible space ahead of time.
This is the first time North Collier Fire has marked fire breaks.